want you.
Look at it.
I want you so bad, it's making me mad. I wanna say yes,
14 crunchy layers, creamy cheese.
but I can't resist. Yeah,
Marcus
I want
can't resist.
I want you so bad, it's making me mad. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, want you, want you.
Look at it.
I want you so bad, it's making me mad. I wanna say yes,
14 crunchy layers, creamy cheese.
but I can't resist. Yeah,
Marcus
I want
can't resist.
I want you so bad, it's making me mad. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, want you, want you.
Look at it.
I want you so bad, it's making me mad.
Here for a superb match, the Mahabali finals of the Jfsc Dads Premier League. Both the captains are here with me, Kunal from MRV and Aziz from Super Strikers. Requesting Kunal to flip the coin and Aziz to call.
Heads.
Heads is the call, and heads it is. Super Strikers have won the toss. They have elected to.
We would like to chase.
Okay.
Any specific reason for deciding to field first?
The more we have played here, we know for the fact that this ground is it gets better for batting second, and we've chased bigger totals. We've chased around 200 as well in the previous matches. So it's our strength to chase. That's why chasing.
All the way best.
Thank you.
Kunal, what would you have done?
We would have fielded first as well, and same way even our team, we are good at chasing the totals. But whatsoever, we'll try to put up a good score on the board and try to defend it as the best way we can.
Okay. And being a finals, do you feel batting first also as an advantage as there's no pressure?
As we see the pitch, yeah, pressure is, of course, it's a final, it's a big game. The pressure is always going to be there for both the teams. But as far as we see the pitch, it's going to be the same throughout the 40 overs. So it does not make much of a difference for us. So may the best team win today.
All the very best, captains.
Thank you.
Play hard, play fair. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello all, good morning. We welcome you to the Jfsc Dads Premier League Mahabali segment finals here at the Fatima Cricket Ground. It's a sunny morning today. And that's a good shot played for a boundary there. MRV Risers being asked to bat first after they lost the toss against the Super Strikers. That's a wonderful shot played towards the deep square leg, taking the full advantage of the power play. The batsman there, what a shot that was. Shailesh Sankav playing really well. He's just joined by Pramod Chandan, and we would like to first apologize to all our viewers for not being able to bring the live commentary for the first 3 overs due to some technical glitch which we've now sorted out. And we are here with you at the Fatima Cricket Ground and bringing this live to all our viewers who are watching the Jfsc Dads Premier League, the finals in the Mahabali category or the segment. Super Strikers winning the toss and bowling first. What a wonderful delivery that was by Raj Gogate. MRB Risers have started off well. They've just lost a wicket of Sanjeev, who was adjudged LBW. Mithil Joshi striking. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Trying to bring him forward, just leaning to the drive but not succeeding. And that's the end of the 4th over. The score is 24 for 1 after 4 overs. Raj Gogate bowling really well, 2 overs for just 10 runs, and Mithil Joshi also has bowled quite well. He has given the breakthrough to his captain and the team. Super Strikers winning the toss today in this final, asking MRB Risers to bat first. Hitesh Shah coming into bowl his first over. And on strike is Pramod Chandan, a very experienced campaigner. It's a hot sunny day at the Fatima Cricket Ground. A bright day indeed, but a lot of heat as well, so the players need to maintain their fitness and stamina for playing in such conditions. We've got a wonderful final in the offing here. 2 wonderful teams locking horns. And Hitesh Shah coming into bowl his first delivery. This is the 5th over in the first innings. MRB Risers are batting first. Oh, and he's trying to take a quick single. And that's a leg by, a good appeal by the bowler as well, but the umpire not interested. Probably the impact outside the off stump. Hitesh was next delivery. That's a good delivery in the block hole and swinging away from the batsman as well. So that was a good delivery. A dot played well by the batsman, but Hitesh with his next delivery. This time a full toss, and that's a good shot played in the gap. Will that be a boundary? It is a boundary. This is a wonderful outfield here. And once you hit the right gap, it goes to the fence very quickly, and that's what happened here. That's a good shot played by Shailesh Sankav. That was a full toss and was asking to be hit. And the batsman doing the right thing, just placing it in the gap for a boundary. Another good boundary by Shailesh. He's in top form right now. 15 of 16 deliveries. He's taken his time, but the kind of shots he's hit in the last 2 overs have been really wonderful, especially the one that he hit in the last over, the sweep shot towards the Deep square leg. Hitesh with his next delivery. That is well played by Shailesh again. Straight to the point fielder. No run taken. This is a wonderful comeback by the bowler. 2 dot deliveries, and this time again pulling it really full. That too outside the off stump. Not at all easy for any batsman to play the shot when the length is so deep into the crease. This is good bowling by Hitesh. He's started off his spell well. His first over. It's cost only 4 till now. Last delivery remaining. He comes with the last delivery. That's a good shot played again towards the point, but straight to the fielder, and the fielder really quick there. That's the end of another good over, and the score is 29 for 1 after 5 overs. That's a good start by Super Strikers. They have not allowed the MRV Risers to cut loose in the first 5 overs, and the run rate is just below 6 runs an over. So the MRV Risers would want to consolidate on the steady partnership and would want to increase the run rate as well at the same time. Raj Gogate continuing with his next over. Starts off well. Right in the block hole, the first delivery. Played well by Pramod Chandan, but no run taken though. That's a good start by Raj. Bowled really well this time again, and a quick single taken towards mid-on position. Hit well by Pramod. Plays with soft hands, but only a single. Oh, and this time trying to hit the big shot, but it goes towards the point fielder. This is good bowling by Raj. A full toss this time. Played with a straight bat towards the long on. Just a single. Pramod back on strike. He's just opened his account. This is really good bowling by Raj Gogate. This is his third over, and he's not allowing the batsman to free their arms. This is a wonderful piece of bowling. Oh, and this time missed by the batsman as well as the keeper, and a single taken off. The edge. No signal by the umpire, so that was a run. That's the end of a very good over by Raj Gogate. Just 3 of this over. The score is 6 overs, 32 for 1. What a wonderful piece of bowling there by Raj. 3 overs, 13 runs only he's given. The captain couldn't have asked for a better start by his bowlers. And Mayur Gala coming into bowl his first over. Mayur Gala with his first over. On strike would be Pramod Chandan. This is a JFSC Darts Premier League Mahabali segment finals being played at the Fatima Cricket Ground. First delivery, a short one and probably a wide as well outside. The white line there, and umpire not hesitating to give that a wide. That's a good start for MIV Risers. And this is a short delivery cut really nicely towards a sweeper cover, just a single by Pramod. He played this shot really well. Maybe this is next delivery. Sunk up there, missing it. Trying to cut it. The length was not there. Should have played for the drive. And this time coming down the track and he's got stumped. This is a wonderful piece of bowling by Mayur Gala, his first over. And Shailesh Sankar probably losing his patience now. That has cost his wicket. This is a wonderful piece of bowling and wonderful keeping as well. The credit goes to the keeper. And Shailesh Sankar looked promising but loses his wicket in order to up the ante. So in an effort to increase the scoring rate, Shailesh loses his wicket, and what a wonderful piece of stumping by the wicket keeper. The second wicket going down on the score of 34. This is the 7th over. Vijay Gandhi, the wicket keeper, doing the stumping really nicely there. And the new batsman walking towards the pitch, and he'll be taking guard as well. He'll be on strike, Puneet Mehra. And how well has Mayur Gala started his spell. Just 3 deliveries and he got the wicket of Shailesh Sankar. Oh, this time a short delivery and Puneet just playing it towards the covers fielder for no run. This was his first delivery, so has all the license to take his time. This time he plays it towards the backward point fielder. No run taken. Another short delivery was there to be cut, but not the right power behind the shot probably. So no run taken. Again, 2 dot deliveries played by the new batsman, Puneet Mehra. That's a good delivery by Mayur Gala to end the over. That's a wonderful over, and 7 overs have been bowled. 34 for 2 is the score. Jfsc Kohli comes into the attack. This is his first over. Starts off well. Just a single towards the backward square leg by Pramod Chandan. Was trying to hit the big shot. Did not succeed. Easy single taken towards the short third man this time. That's a wonderful piece of bowling by Jasdeep. A genuine leg spinner flights the ball and presents the loop. Pramod on strike. This is the 8th over. That's a good delivery this time. Played towards the covers and a quick single taken. An easy one. Mayur Gala coming into bowl his next over. That's a good shot played towards the sweeper cover, just a single. Pramod back on strike, but again a dot ball by him. He's played 11 deliveries. Scored 5. Puneet Mehra 3 of 7. That's a good shot, but equally well fielded by the fielder there at point. Just a single towards the sweeper cover. Oh, and what a delivery, and this time it seems he's stumped. He's got stumped, it seems. That was not out. Signaled by the umpire. So great effort by the keeper, but the batsman was already into his crease. So no harm there, no danger to the batsman. That's a short delivery by Mayur. Cut really nicely towards the sweeper cover. They'll go for a second, it seems. They've completed the first, but the fumble doesn't help them taking the second as well. Just a single. Pramod back on strike. And a misfield allows them to take the single. That was cut nicely, but straight to the fielder, but he misfielded that. And that's the end of the 9th over. The score is 42 for 2 after 9 overs. So that's a very good start by super strikers, bowlers. They're not allowed the run rate to go even above 5 runs an over. So some worries for MRV Risers. They will have to start scoring quickly now. Jasdeep coming into bowlers next over. That's a good shot. Played towards the short third man, just a single, but they're not running the first one quickly. Could have been a couple there. Just trying to cut it between the backward point and the short third fielder. Guessed the edge. There was no harm as there was no slip placed there. Jasdeep with his next delivery. Flighted one, that's a good shot played in the gap. Straight to the fielder at long off. Just a single. Another good delivery, a dot this time. Jasdeep is bowling really well. The length is brilliant here by Jasdeep. A single taken towards the covers. And all of a sudden we're in the 10th over. The score is just 45 right now. They will have to score at least 130. 140 to give a decent chase and some runs to their bowlers. That's a wonderful shot played in the gap, but straight to the fielder at sweeper cover for just a single. That's a good delivery to end the over. 46 for 2 after 10 overs and drinks being called for. That's a wonderful start by Super Strikers after they won the toss in this final and elected to field first. The Jfsc Dads Premier League finals of the Mahabali segment. MRV Risers being asked to bat first. 46 for 2 after 10 overs they score. Super Strikers have bowled really well. We welcome all of you back after the drinks break. MRV Risers need to score few runs here. 46 for 2 is not a very convincing total at the end of 10 overs. They've lost only 2 wickets, so they have wickets in hand in this Jfsc Dads Premier League Mahabali segment finals. Mayur Gala coming to bowl his third over. He's bowled so well. 2 overs, just 6 runs for 1 wicket. Stump shot will be played really well by Puneet Mehra. Could be at least a single. Is a single. Straight to the sweeper cover fielder. He played that well, but not in the gap. Got a single. Pramod back on strike. Pramod has taken a few deliveries to settle him down. We'll have to start scoring some quick runs now. Try to pull that straight to the mid wicket region, just a single. The square leg fielder does well, runs all the way to the mid wicket, stops it and gives it back to the bowler. There's a change in ends after 10 overs. Oh, and that's a good delivery by Mayur. He had no idea about that. Puneet Mehra beaten all ends up. And let's see if the fortune for MRV Risers changes as well, with the ends changing. This time played in the air. The first run taken quickly, but by Pramod only, just a single. Good shot on the back foot towards the long off, just a single again. This is a wonderful over by Mayur till now. Mayur about to bowl his last delivery of the 11th over. The 50 is up with that single. This time trying to play it towards the square leg, not succeeding. That's a good over by Mayur Gala again. 11 overs have been bowled. The score is 50 for 2. Jasdeep coming into bowl his third over. He's bowled so well till now. 2 overs, 8 runs. Pramod on strike. They will have to start scoring runs now. The run rate is only around 4.5 runs an over. Not at all a good run rate for a final. Trying to hit the big shot, not succeeding again. Pramod. This is good bowling by Jasdeep. Looping in the delivery really well, inviting the batsman to hit the big shot. Pramod trying to do the same but not succeeding, not connecting at all. Getting an edge, just a single. Another good delivery. Puneet just playing it towards the mid wicket. Just a single. Quick single taken this time. Jasdeep doing well but couldn't stop the single. There hasn't been a boundary since long. Shailesh Sankav had hit few good boundaries, but then no boundaries by Pramod or Puneet. time played in the air, but in the gap. That's a good shot. Pramod coming for the second run as well. And this time, Puneet could be in trouble, but finally takes the second run, and that was a good shot played by Puneet. Wide of the long off. It takes easy 2 runs there. Somebody will have to cut loose. Now, this is the 12th over. This is a good shot by Puneet Mehra. Standing tall and just hitting it towards the deep mid wicket. Just a single though. Good stop by the fielder. Another good delivery, and this time he's appealing for a caught behind. Just deep. And Pramod not able to connect. This time he's trying to cut the leg spin from the point region, but could not succeed. That's the end of another good over by Jasdeep. That's 13 of his 3 overs. The score is 56 for 2 after 12 overs. Last 8 overs remaining, and they will have to now definitely try and hit some big shots if they want to reach total of 130, 140. Mayur Gala coming to bowl his next over. This is his 4th over. He's bowled so well. 3 overs, 10 runs and 1 wicket. What an economy, and brilliant bowling by Mayur Gala. A quick single taken this time. Played well towards the mid wicket for a single. Square leg, I beg your pardon. Played towards the square leg. And that's a good shot played by Pramod. A short delivery, cut really nicely, wide of the long off. Coming back for the second this time, could be a chance of a run out. Oh, and that was a wonderful throw. But he's completed 2 there. Puneet, he was at the danger end. Sam cut really hard in the gap as well. They're not coming for the second this time. Puneet could have been chance of a couple here, but they've taken only 1 run there. Fielded well by the sweeper cover as well, but could have been 2 for sure. Probably they missed the trick there. A single could have been added to the tally again, but Puneet back on strike and probably would be hitting some big shots. He's already started hitting some good shots, both these batsmen. Played well towards the covers, just a single though this time. Singles won't help. They would only help in terms of taking the scoreboard, but when it comes to the final score, they will have to start hitting big shots now. This is the 13th over, only 2 deliveries left. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot, but unfortunate for the batsman. It hits the stumps at the other end. Oh, and this time a short delivery. Cut really well towards the third man. Could be a boundary here. And is a boundary. So finally, they're able to score a boundary after a gap of many overs. And that's the end of the 13th over. The score is 66 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Puneet Mehra playing a good hand in the last over. 18 of 21 now. And Pramod also 16 of 24. So this partnership flourishing well, but they will have to start scoring quick runs now. 13 overs have been bowled, 66 for 2. Last 42 deliveries are only what they have. Pramod Chandan on strike. Priyul is a new bowler. That's a good start by the bowler, but that's a wide signal by the umpire. So not a very good start eventually. And Puneet Mehra has got retired out. And we've been seeing the trend of the retired out batsman rising. Post when Ravichandran Ashwin was the first batsman to get retired out. So the new batsman at the non-strikers end is Amol Pawar. He has to take responsibility in terms of scoring some quick runs with Pramod Chandan. That's a good delivery by Priyul, appealing for an LBW but not getting it. That's a leg by single by the umpire. You can on strike is now Amol Pawar, the new batsman, an experienced campaigner. Amol on strike. Priyul to Amol. It's a good shot played by Amol on his first delivery. Played it well towards the long on, just a single. Fielded well by the fielder as well. Pramod Chandan back on strike. This is the 14th over. Oh, that's a good shot played towards wide of long on. Could be a boundary there. Is a boundary. Pramod Chandan playing it really well this time. And they've realized that the score that they have currently will not help them. So they need to increase that, and they are doing the same. 73 for 2 now. 13.3 overs. This is the 14th over. Coming into ball his next delivery. Pramod on strike, and he's appealing for an LBW, but probably hitting outside the off stump. The impact. And that is what the umpire is saying. Leg by single by the umpire. Just a single. Amol Pawar back on strike. He's a wonderful player. Wonderful left arm spinner and experienced campaigner. Can bat as well. So a fully utility cricketer Amol Pawar is. He's on strike now. Priyul is bowling his first over, his 5th delivery. In this time, a dot delivery. There's an extra cover in place for that shot. No run taken. That's a good shot played towards the square leg, just a single, and he's coming for the second. Pramod, but sent back by Amol. Only a single. That's the end of a good over by Priyul. He came back well after the boundary was hit on his bowling by Pramod. 14 overs have been bowled. The score is 75 for 2. Raj Gogate coming into bowl his last over. It starts off well. Amol Pawar on strike. They're not able to score quick runs. They need boundaries. A flurry of boundaries probably. Maybe a couple of sixes. Score is 75 for 2. This is the 15th over. They need to score at least 130 if they want to give something to their bowlers to defend. That's a good shot by Amol Pawar. Cut really well towards the sweeper cover. Just a single though. He's coming back for the second, but Pramod not interested. He was almost halfway down the pitch. But Pramod was just not interested. Probably he wants to hit some big shots as well. Raj to Pramod. This is the 15th over, 76 for 2. The MRV rises. That's a good shot played by Pramod. Driven beautifully towards the deep covers, and there's a fielder there. And he's coming back for the second. Could be a chance of a run out, and he is run out. The umpire has raised his finger. There was no chance for that second run, but Amol wanted to take that. Pramod also calling him for that. And this has resulted in a run out, and this could have been avoided, but the third wicket goes down as a result of a run out, and a wonderful throw from deep covers by the fielder. Just one bounce into the hands of the bowler, and Raj Gogate immediately removing the bails as soon as he got the ball in his hands, and Amol Pawar has to go back to the pavilion. And the score is 77 for 3. It's a good shot played towards the mid wicket, just a single taken by Pramod. And the new batsman is Girish Targaonkar, will take strike now. Oh, and that's a good shot played in the gap. And oh, and what a stop that by the short third fielder. Probably stopped 3 runs for his team. That was going towards the boundary for sure. But that boot of him doing the trick there. Seems to be a good footballer as well, the short third fielder. That was well played by Girish. He's off the mark, but unfortunate that he could not get more than a single there. Pramod back on strike. Raj Gogate, he's bowled so well. This is his last delivery of his spell. Won for only 17 runs. That's a good shot played again, but that is a wonderful piece of bowling. Given just a single again. Shot played towards the long off. That's the end of a brilliant spell by Raj Gogate. He's given only 18 runs off his 4 overs. This is absolutely brilliant bowling, and at the end of 15 overs the score is 80 for 3. Last 5 overs remaining. They need to score 50 of these 5 overs to get to a healthy total. Pramod Chandan is the key for them. 23 of 30. Has taken quite some time. The strike rate is off around 70 there. 75 precisely. Can increase it to 120 for sure. Pramod has the ability. So, has Girish. Prewell coming to bowl his next over. He's bowled well in his first over, just 7 given, considering the circumstances. And the last overs are remaining. He's bowled well. Pramod on strike. Prewell to Pramod. His first delivery of this. Oh, and this time! Almost a catch there. Just a single towards the long off. It did hit his hand and probably it's hit him quite hard. You can see he's shaking his hand. He's waving it in order to get some comfort there. That was a really powerful shot by Pramod. They've asked for some treatment there. The instantaneous treatment. This magic spray, the eyes, etc. And we're back live. All the treatment being given to the bowler there. He did get hurt quite a lot. This is the 16th over. Prewell to Girish, who's faced only one delivery till now, and this time he plays it really well towards the long off, but that's a wonderful catch taken at the long off. And Prewell gets his first wicket, and what a catch that was. Girish trying to play the big shot, almost succeeded there, But what a catch by the fielder. This is the first wicket for Priul. And the fourth wicket for MRB Risers here. Super striker striking again. MRB losing their fourth wicket. Girish Targaonkar was playing well. Just his second delivery, trying to hit the big shot. That's the need of the hour. Losing his wicket. But that was a wonderful catch. The credit goes to the fielder there. Not at all easy to take such catches in the hot sun. And this is a wonderful ground to play a game of cricket. The Fatima Cricket Ground, being covered by a lot of trees and greenery. What a lush green outfield it has. And some really good facilities as well. So a lot of care being taken to maintain this ground. Kudos to the management and the organizers here for a wonderful tournament. We are here at the end of the tournament. This is the final today, and the winner of this prestigious tournament will be decided. And this time, a good delivery by Priul, trying to cut that. Pramod not succeeding. Oh, and this time another good delivery, this time bringing the ball back into the batsman. This is a wonderful piece of bowling by Priul. He's taking the ball away as well as bringing the ball into the batsman. So this is some really high quality bowling by Priul. Pramod Chandan has taken a lot of time today. 33 balls and 24 runs. And 16th over is running, so they need to start scoring big shots again. Oh, and this time again he misses. Trying to hit the big shot. It could be a chance of a run out, and the keeper does well there. They're coming back for the second, are they? Yes, they are coming back for the second. This is good running by the new batsman who was at the non-striker's end, Chandresh Rawal. Pushing Pramod for the second and getting the same as well. So this is a good piece of cricket by Chandresh. And Priul to Pramod again. Pramod this time coming down the track again. He's kind of not happy with himself. Not able to connect the big shot. But still 4 overs are remaining, so he will have to be a bit patient. That's the end of the 16th over. The score after 16 overs is 83 for 4. Last 4 overs remaining. Priul bowled a wonderful over, the last one. Jasdeep coming to bowl his last over. He's bowled so well till now. 3 overs, 13, and hasn't taken a wicket, but has kept the pressure constantly on the batsman. That's a good shot played. A full toss offered by Jasdeep, and Chandresh playing it well towards the deep square leg, and a couple taken easily. This is a wonderful delivery by Jasdeep. Another good delivery, another dot. He's bowling so well, Jasdeep. This is a good shot played in the air, but only a single. Did not get the desired result there, Chandresh. This time Pramod trying to hit a big shot, but just a single towards the long on. So another effort for hitting the big shot goes in vain, just a single. Wonderful piece of bowling there. That's a wonderful spell by Jasdeep. Only 17 of his 4 overs. 17 gone, 87 for 4. Last 3 overs remaining. The score is definitely not what MRV Risers would have liked to be in a final. Till now, at least, they will have to score at least 30-40 runs in the last 3 overs if they want to post a decent total. The super strikers to chase. Priyul bowling his 3rd over. He's been so accurate, Priyul. Given only 11 runs. Just a single again this time. Pramod Chandan giving strike to Chandresh. Chandresh has taken 5 deliveries for 3 runs till now. This is 18th over. He will have to support Pramod. Coming to bowl his next delivery, Priyul. This time Chandresh plays it in the air deliberately and in the gap as well. Could be a couple there. Comes back easily for the second. The sweeper cover does well there. 2 runs taken easily. This time a good delivery, but that has taken the edge and could be a boundary there. And that's a bye, signal by the umpire. So no edge there, but still 4 runs added to the total. And finally, They've got that boundary which they were looking for. Chandresh not getting the edge there, but definitely getting a boundary through buys. Priyu's next delivery. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Chandresh trying to cut it towards the sweeper cover but not succeeding. This time he's coming back for the second. Could be an easy two. This time could be a chance of a run out, and is it run out? And he's gone. Another run out there in an effort to take the couple. Another batsman going back to the pavilion. That was a good throw, and the super strikers have been wonderful with their throwing today. The fifth wicket going down. The score is 95 for 5. This is the 18th over. Last 13 deliveries remaining. Chandresh Rawal is playing well. 6 of 9 deliveries. Goes back to the pavilion. That's a good end to the 18th over by Priyul. The score is 95 for 5. Jinesh Shah is coming to join Pramod Chandan. Plays the first delivery, doesn't score any runs, so dot by Priyul. He's got some really good figures. 3 overs, 14 for 1. Last 2 overs remaining in this innings. That's a good shot played by Pramod Chandan. Mittal Joshi coming into bowler's third over. He's trying to come back for the second. And what is he doing? Could have easily got him run out there. This is a blunder by the bowler Mittal Joshi. That could have been an easy run out there. What was he thinking there? have a look at that replay. That should have been a run out. Oh, and what was he thinking? It's a good shot played towards the long off, just a single by Pramod this time. He missed a delivery in between, another dot played by him. So this is really good bowling by Mithil Joshi, but that run out should have happened. Unfortunate that they allowed the single there, or rather a couple. And a quick single taken there, but could be a leg by there. We'll just have a look at the umpire's call there. Yes, he has indicated that as a leg by. And last two deliveries left in this 19th over. The score is 99 for 5, so would be a bit disappointed here. MRV Risers team should have gone for score of 120 plus. In the air this time, played it well and running towards the fine leg boundary, but that's a good chase by the fielder. Just 2 runs taken. So the credit goes to the fielder here. He chased it down so well, saved at least a single for his team. That's the 100er for MRV Risers in the 19th over. Just one delivery remaining. The last delivery by Mithil Joshi. That's a good shot played by Pramod. Again, this time he's hit the stumps with his own shot. This is the second time we are seeing this in this innings. That's the end of the 19th over. The score is 102 for 5. Last 6 deliveries remaining in this first innings. They will have to play out of their skin now. And this is the last over. Priul bowling his last over and the last over of the innings as well. Starts off well. Coming back for the second again, but this time chance of another run out, but Pramod finishes the second run easily this time. And the score is 104 for 5 after 19.1 overs. Last 5 deliveries remaining. This is some. That's a good shot played by Jinesh Shah straight to the fielder, and probably they'll come back to this for the second as well. This time a chance of a run out. No, throw was not at the stumps. It was a wayward one. 2 runs taken easily by Jinesh. The score reaches 107 for 5. Last 3 deliveries remaining in this over. That's a good shot played by Jinesh. Just a single. And could be a chance of a run out here. That's a wide signal by the umpire. Just trying to take the single. Priul has bowled well but has given a wide this time. That's a good delivery and just a single. Could be a chance of a run out, and he misses that. Will they come for the second? No, they don't. Pramod Chandan playing a very good innings, 37 of 44. Still not out, but the score is 110 for 5, 19.5 overs. This is the last delivery. The first innings, Priul has bowled so well. That's a good shot played. And the long on fielder. Doesn't stop it. The fielder between the mid wicket and the long on stops it. Just a single, and that's the end of the 20 overs. The score is 111 for 5. And that's probably a good score, you can say, but still they would be thinking they're 20 runs short, the MRV Risers, considering this is a final. 112 is the target given by MRV Risers to Super Strikers, and we'll be back in some time with the second innings. Stay tuned, viewers. Just have a look at the scorecard there. Some good contributions by Shailesh and Puneet. And Pramod Chandan not out, 37 was the pick of the batsman. Bowling has been absolutely brilliant today. Mithil Joshi 3 overs 19 for 1. Mayur Gala has been the pick, 4 overs 20 for 1, and so has been Priul, 4 overs 22 for 1. Jasdeep bowled really well for his 4 overs of just 17. 112 needed of 120 deliveries at 5.6 runs per over. We'll be back really shortly with the second innings. Stay tuned, viewers. We welcome you back to the second innings, and Super Strikers have started off well. A couple taken there towards the fine leg. The deep backward square leg, I beg your pardon. They have to score 112. Viraj Gandhi started off well, and Tarun Jain is his partner. At his non-strikers end, Shailesh Sankav is the opening bowler. Genuine all-rounder Shailesh was batting well as well when he was at the crease. 112 is the ask, and 2 runs scored to open the account. Oh, and this time trying to come down the track and hit the big shot, not succeeding. A single given by the keeper there, by signal by the umpire. This is the final of the Jfsc Dads Premier League Mahabali segment. MRV Risers are locking horns against CNMS Super Strikers. Super Strikers won the toss. They elected to field first, and MRV could make 111. And oh, that's edged. That was a good delivery, genuine edge, but there's no slip, and the first boundary scored. He was trying to cut that, but got an edge there, away from the keeper, and there was no fielder at third man, so the boundary scored there. That was a very, very fine edge. It was a genuine edge. The slip would have just pocketed it into its hands, but there was no slip, unfortunately. But that is good bowling by Shailesh. Probably he'll think now to put in a slip, and there is some discussion going on between him and the captain. And that's a good appeal, but probably missing the leg stump there, going down leg. So the umpire not interested. That was a good comeback by Shailesh. Shailesh bowling a full delivery. That's a wonderful shot by Tarun Jain. What a shot that is! And straight as a ramrod, that's a boundary. The second boundary in this over, and this was a wonderful shot. A more confident shot, and played so well, as straight as an arrow. They've started off really well there. The score already 11 in the first over. 101 needed now of 19 overs. Shailesh Sankav starting off a bit expensively there. 10 runs given off his first over and a single taken off the bye. So 11 is the total. Mitesh Daveri, left arm spinner, comes into the attack. Starts off really well with a flight, a delivery. No run taken, and on strike is Viraj. Started off well, Viraj. That's a good shot played towards the square leg by Viraj. Swept it really well, and 2 runs taken easily there. And they've got some really good intent in terms of running between the wickets. 2 runs easily taken there. That's a good delivery. Punching it off the back foot, but straight to the extra covers fielder. Another good delivery by the left arm spinner. That's a wonderful start by Super Strikers. 17 without loss. And a good over by Mitesh. However, 6 runs were scored of that. 95 needed now of 18 overs. And Shailesh bowling his second over. He's bowled some good deliveries. However, 2 boundaries were scored in his first over. Another good delivery by Shailesh. That's a short delivery, cut really well between the point and the cover point fielder. What a shot that is. Probably the shot of the day till now. Absolutely brilliant batting by Tarun Jain. Another boundary scored by him. This is his third boundary. This was probably the best of the lot. He's playing some really quality shots, and this boundary was a testimony of that. Slightly short delivery, cut really hard, and now they've taken a deep point for Tarun. Oh, and this time in the air, played it really well, and could have been a catch, but the long off fielder not able to take that. Not at all an easy catch, but then could have tried a bit better there, it seems. This is some really good batting. Another boundary. Oh, and this time another good shot. He's playing some brilliant shots, and this time he feels so well there. The long off fielder, just a single. And he's on fire right from the word go. Tarun Jain, 17 of just 8 deliveries. Viraj also playing well, 8 of 9 deliveries. That's the end of Shailesh's second over. The score is 26 for no loss after 3 overs. They started off well, both these batsmen, especially Jain. Mitesh Zaveri coming to bowl his second over. That's a good shot played towards the point, but no run taken. Tarun Jain on strike, and he's on fire. Another good shot, straight to the point again, no run taken. So that is good bowling by Mitesh. 2 dots in a row. This time it seems he's got run out. And he's been given run out. This is a wonderful piece of fielding there. Trying to take the quick single, but that was a wrong call probably. And Tarun, after playing some really good shots, has got run out, and he's going back to the pavilion. That was not a good call at all. That was so close when he started to take that run, and Viraj and Tarun. And Tarun knows that it's not a good call. He's not happy with himself. He was playing so well, and the first wicket is finally down for CNMS Super Strikers. They had started off so well. 26 for 1 now in the 4th over. That was a wonderful piece of fielding there by the cover point fielder, just throwing it directly onto the stumps from the cover point. A soft touch by Tarun. He was trying to take that quick single, but was short of his crease. That is a wonderful piece of fielding as well. So overall, good bit of cricket we've seen here, and good run out taken by MRV Risers. Umang Shah is the new batsman. He'll take strike. Mitesh Zaveri bowling his second over. He's bowled well. The left arm spinner. Oh, and what a delivery that was. A peach. He had no idea about that. Umang. Beg your pardon, that is Viraj. He's on strike. Umang is at the non-striker's end. And a quick single taken this time. This is a good bit of running between the wickets by Viraj and Umang. Umang will face his first delivery now. He's on strike. Umang on strike for the first time in this innings. Mitesh coming to bowl his last delivery of his second over. That's a good ball, but no harms there. For the batsman out of the harm's way. And that's the end of another good over. So 4 overs have been bowled. And the score after 4 overs is 27 for 1 after 4 overs. And Amol Pawar, the experienced campaigner, being brought into the attack immediately after the 4 overs. This is his first over, and 27 for 1 after 4 overs is the score. That's a good start by Amol, and Viraj Gandhi playing it well towards the covers. The extra cover fielder stops it, no run given. That's a beautiful drive, and a misfield allows them to take a single there. Another single this time. Another good delivery by Amol. Dot one this time. Well, this time he comes down the track. And oh, almost a catch there. He dropped it at the last moment. Could have been a wonderful catch. The mid-on fielder there. He was at the edge of the circle, and this catch could have been one of the best catches of the tournament if that would have been taken. That's a good delivery, and Viraj playing it well. Beg your pardon, that was Umang. Viraj is now on strike, and that's the end of the 5th over. The score is 31 for 1. And they started off well, the Super Strikers team. 81 required of 90 deliveries at 5.4 runs per over. Stay tuned, viewers. We'll be right back. Mitesh starting off, another good over by him. A single taken by Umang. Viraj back on strike. This time in the air, hasn't timed it well. Oh, and it lands safely. Just a single. That was a good delivery and sheer luck to the batsman there. Mitesh is next delivery and played solidly back towards the bowler by the batsman. This is good defense shown by Umang Shah. Mitesh with his next delivery. Oh, and this time he doesn't wait for long. What a shot that is. Could be a 6 as well. No, that's a boundary. Signaled by the umpire. This is a wonderful piece of batting by the batsman Umang Shah here. What a boundary that was. A well connected and a much needed boundary there. a wonderful delivery and played well as well. Vintage the next delivery, short one but on his pads and a single taken quickly. That's the end of the 6th over. The score after 6 overs is 38 for 1. So a steady start by Super Strikers as well, and that's what they need. The score required is only 112 to win this match and the finals of the Jfsc Darts Premier League in the Mahabali segment. I beg your pardon. 6 overs 38 and some really good cricket being played here at the Fatima cricket ground and Jfsc Darts Premier League final of the Mahabali segment happening here. Well, credit goes to all these players. It's a hot sunny day. They have maintained their fitness levels to a large extent. Energy sapping heat all around the park and in the environment as well. But hats off to these players and the umpires as well. Mr. Om Singh and Mr. Churi officiating in this match, which is a final. Two really good umpires, very experienced, and Amol Pawar now, an experienced campaigner in himself, is coming to bowl his second over. Starts off well, no run taken there. A single taken that time towards the square leg. Amol with his next delivery. It's a good shot played, but straight to the fielder, no run taken again. So another dot. That's a wonderful shot, a cracking shot towards the deep cover for a boundary. What a shot that is. Viraj Gandhi on fire. Absolutely brilliant batting this is by him. That was asking to be hit and Viraj playing it so well towards the deep covers for a boundary. A brilliant drive by Viraj leading to a boundary there. Amol Pawar will have to probably put a fielder there. He's strong on the drive, Viraj. That's a good delivery again. It's a good shot, and this time a sloppy bit of work there, but just a single. The long off. 68 runs is what they need now. 13 overs. They still have a lot of wickets in hand. Pramod Chandan being asked to bowl his first over and the next in this innings, the 8th of this innings. On strike is Viraj, playing really well. 17 of 21 deliveries with a lot of intent as well. Has played some good shots. And Umang as well has played well till now. Umang Shah, 9 of 10 deliveries, has given him full support in this chase. Pramod to Viraj. 8th over starting now. That's a good shot played by Viraj. Straight to the point fielder. No run taken. Pramod with his next delivery. A single taken that time and Umang is back on strike. And this time driving it towards the covers, no run taken. There is good length by Pramod. Another good drive, but then straight to the fielder at covers again, so no run taken. A single taken that time, so Pramod has bowled quite well here. Oh, and this time trying to play the big shot, but playing the cross-batted shot and not succeeding there. So that's the end of the 8th over. The score is 46 for 1. That's a very good over by Pramod. And the score is now 46 for 1 after 8 overs. 66 required to win this final in the Mahabali segment there. CNMS Super Strikers, they bowled so well in the first innings. And now they're chasing the score of 112. Kunal Bhua being asked to bowl his first over, being brought into the attack. 8 overs, 46 for 1. And the off he starts off. Good delivery, and is that out? They are appealing for a catch there, but the umpire not interested. That's a good delivery outside the off stump, trying to cut it towards the third man region, not succeeding. Another dot by Kunal. He started off well. 2 dot deliveries to start off his first over. Oh, and this time almost getting him there. Trying to come forward. Umang Shah missing it completely. That is really good bowling by Kunal Bhuva. He's drawing him forward and forcing him into the drive. But this time almost a mistake by the batsman. Could have led to his wicket as well, so he'll have to be a bit careful. This is the 9th over there, well in control of the run rate. Kunal with his next delivery. And this time it's a poor one. Way outside the off stump, almost outside the pitch there. Wide ball signaled by the umpire. Almost a no ball there, but this is a wide. We've seen in the IPL. Oh, and what a comeback. What a comeback delivery after that wide. He has no clue of that, Umang Shah. Coming back to the IPL, we have seen a couple of deliveries being signaled no ball. Dwayne Bravo the other day pitched the ball outside the pitch. That led to a no ball. Oh, and this time the edge. But straight to the short third fielder, just a single. He's trying to cut that. The ball after pitching skidded a bit. And they take a quick single. Viraj back on strike. Kunal with his next delivery could be a wide again, it seems. It is a wide. So he's straying down quite a lot, way outside the off stump. He's bowled so well, but then two wides given. Oh, and this time Viraj trying to hit the big shot, not succeeding, just a single. The longer fielder does well. And that's the end of a good over by Kunal. And the score after 9 overs is 50 now. The 50 is up with that single. 50 for 1. That's a good reply to the chase. And CNMS Super Strikers 50 for 1 after 9 overs. 62 required of 66 deliveries now to win this final in the Mahabali segment of the Jfsc Dads Premier League. What a wonderful tournament this has been till now. Pramod Chandan coming into bowl is next over. This is a hot sunny day at the Fatima Cricket Ground. Not easy for these players at all, but hats off to them, the way they have kept their fitness levels high, trying to beat the heat with their game. That's the way cricketers should be doing wherever they play, no matter what level, what kind of cricket they play. The game speaks for itself. And this time he plays it towards the deep square leg. Could be a boundary there. It is a boundary. So that's a good start by Viraj. Pramod Chandan missing the line there. And Viraj just hitting it over the infielder for a boundary. There was no fielder in the deep square leg, and an easy boundary scored by Viraj to start off the over. So that's a good start by Viraj. Driven beautifully this time, could be a couple easily, and that's a good stop by the fielder at long off. Puts in the boot at the right time, probably plays football as well. The skills coming out for sure. That has helped save 2 runs there for his team. Pramod with his next delivery. Cut really well to the point fielder, and a single should have been taken there, but then sent back by Umang. Pramod with his next delivery. Bowls well. Well played by Viraj as well. Just a single towards the onside. This has been a slightly expensive over in terms of the run rate. 7 runs being scored by these two batsmen in this over. Pramod with his next delivery. That's a good shot played towards the long on for a single again. Pramod bowling his last delivery of this over. That's a good shot played towards the backward square leg. Could be a couple of runs. Viraj coming for the second, but Umang not interested. Probably the right decision as well. Doesn't want to take any risks. Umang. After the end of the 10 overs, the score is 59 for 1. That's a good start by the CNMS super strikers to this chase, and they've answered the chase quite well till now. And drinks being called for. We'll be joining you very shortly after the drinks break. Stay tuned, viewers. Thank you. We welcome you back to the match post drinks, and he's gone here. The first delivery from Kunal Bhua in his second over, and Viraj Gandhi, the big wicket, is down, and Kunal takes the big fish here. What a wonderful piece of keeping also by the wicket keeper there. So the second wicket for CNMS Super Strikers going down. The score of 59 for 2, 10.1 overs. Viraj Gandhi, after scoring 27 good runs of 31 deliveries, goes back to the pavilion. That was a wonderful piece of bowling by Kunal Bhua. Aziz Pirani, the new batsman, coming to the crease. And that's a very important wicket in the context of this final. Kunal Bhua bowling so well. This is just his second over, and he's taken the first wicket for himself. He's bowling some really good line and length. Giving it the proper trajectory for any batsman to get enticed for a big shot and then getting trapped into the spin and the trajectory of the flight. Kunal to Aziz, the new batsman. Oh, and this time he plays it in the air. Could be another wicket. Oh, and he's dropped it. Kunal should not have gone for that catch. That was a simple catch for Pramod Chandan, who was steaming in for that catch. That was not a good call by the bowler. Should have stayed patient and trusted his fielder. Aziz Pirani. Beg your pardon. Yeah, Aziz Pirani gets a life there. Umang back on strike. Kunal bowling so well. It's a good shot played in the gap. This time it could be a boundary. That's a wonderful shot. What a drive towards the deep covers. Just besides the covers fielder, and that had some power as well, the bottom hand power. That was a wonderful shot by Umang. A very competitive match you're witnessing here. All the spectators who are watching this game live at the Fatima Cricket Ground, and also all the viewers watching this game live on the YouTube, definitely be enjoying the level of competition here. And MRV rises, making sure the chase is not easy for CNMS Super Strikers, who've played well till now. This is 11th over, 64 for 2. That's a good piece of bowling again, and this time a wide signal by the umpire. This is a wonderful piece of bowling by Kunal. This time they're taking a quick single. Could be a chance of a run out, but then they take the single quickly. Umang Shah, playing really responsibly and sensibly, he's taken the onus on himself to probably play a long innings in this final, which is a need of the hour for the Super Strikers. Aziz Pirani back on strike. Trying to take the quick single, but Umang not interested there. That's the end of the 11th over. The score is 66 for 2. So the run rate is now 6 runs per over, and 46 required of 54 deliveries now to win this final match. The Jfsc Dad's Premier League Mahabali segment final happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground. You're watching it live on the YouTube, as well as the spectators who are present at the Fatima Cricket Ground. This has been a wonderful match till now. 46 required of 54, slightly tilted towards the Super Strikers, but then a couple of wickets could bring it back for the MRV Risers. And probably that's the reason why Mitesh Zaveri has been brought into the attack again to bowl his last over. He has the ability to take wickets, and he would be looking to take a couple of wickets in this over. A genuine left arm spinner, not at all easy to play. This wonderful bowler Umang Shah is playing so sensibly and responsibly. He will have to take this innings forward and take the onus on himself to finish this match for his team and win the finals for Super Strikers. Mitesh to Umang. That's a good shot played towards the long on. Probably a single. Only an Aziz trying to come back for the second, but sent back at the right time by Umang. That was a good call by Umang. And the right decision for not taking the second run. Could have been disaster if they would have gone for the second, but out of the harm's way this time. Aziz back on strike. That's a good piece of bowling by Mitesh Zaveri. Just flighting it, enticing the batsman to hit the big shot, but Aziz Pirani showing good patience there. Another good delivery, and this time they're taking a quick single. Could be a chance of a run out. Oh, and he's missed it. That could have been a run out there, but then Mitesh could not hit the stumps. Umang back on strike. That's a good piece of bowling again, trying to cut that towards the backward point region, not succeeding there. Another dot, and Mitesh with his next. In the air this time, he's not hit it well, and he's gone. That's a good catch under pressure by the extra covers fielder. This is a good catch and a very important wicket. And it's Umang who is gone, so a very, very important wicket in the context of the match. The score is 68 for 3 now, and Mitesh Zaveri finally gets the wicket for his captain and the team. And Umang, after playing a good innings, goes back to the pavilion. And we're back live. Mayur Gala is the new batsman, and captain Aziz Pirani is on strike, and Mitesh has taken a wicket for his captain and the team. And another good delivery, and this time Aziz trying to take the quick single, not succeeding. And some good captaincy by the captain of MRV Risers, Kunal, bringing his strike bowler to take a wicket and succeeding with his strategy. So 44 required of 48 deliveries at 5.5 runs per over now. Last 8 overs remaining, the score is 68 for 3 and Super Strikers, they're going well, but then a couple of wickets from here can turn the match in the favour of MRV Risers. So a very crucial phase of this match. Kunal Bhua with his third over. He's bowled really well till now. On strike is Mayur Gala to face his first delivery in this innings. He's a wonderful all-rounder. Mayur Gala has a good array of shots. We'll have to see the execution today. Kunal with his first delivery. Oh, and what a delivery. Oh, and he's gone. He has got him. This is a brilliant piece of work by Kunal Bhua. What a wicket, and a very important wicket. Mayur Gala not even opening his account today, and he's got stumped, confirmed by the umpire. So this is wonderful piece of wicket keeping by the wicket keeper as well, and the wicket keeper has been absolutely brilliant today. And the fourth wicket going, and Mayur Gala not disturbing the scorers at all. His first delivery and he's gone back to the pavilion. What a piece of bowling by Kunal Bhua, I beg your pardon, and Puneet Mehra, the wicket keeper, doing the trick there again. Wonderful piece of keeping. Jasdeep Singh Kohli is the new batsman. He's on strike, and what a good phase this has been for MRV Risers. 2 wickets they've taken in quick succession. And still a lot of runs needed when it comes to only 6 wickets remaining. They've lost 2 wickets very quickly. Kunal Bhua to Jasdeep. He's bowled really well. This guy, Kunal Bhua, coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, and he's just putting the ball in the right channel. Every time he comes into bowl, the next delivery, he puts it absolutely brilliantly just outside the off stump, and not at all easy to play this bowler. The batsman would have realized till now. Kunal with his next delivery. Oh, and this time again he's trying to cut it, but not succeeding, and a wide signal by the umpire there. That was a slightly quicker delivery, but probably missing the line. Another good delivery, and this time played well by Jasdeep. And this is a boundary. Could have been stopped, but that was such a powerful stroke by Jasdeep. No chance for the fielder at long on. That was a good effort by the fielder, but then the power behind the stroke was immense. That's a good boundary by Jasdeep Singh Kohli. A much needed boundary after those 2 wickets. That's a good comeback by the Super Strikers. Kunal with his next delivery. Oh, and trying to Play this sweep shot, played it well. And that's another boundary. So this is absolutely stunning batting. 2 boundaries in 2 deliveries. Jasdeep starts off really well. Almost plays the scoop shot there. Very effective and the execution was perfect. A boundary towards the fine leg region. So 2 boundaries. One in front of the wicket and one behind the wicket. This is some really good batting by Jasdeep. Kunal proving to be a bit expensive in this over. This is a good ball. No run taken this time. The mid wicket was up. So a good comeback by Kunal Bhuwa. Kunal with his next delivery. Oh, and another good delivery this time. This is probably stock delivery. Not at all easy to play that. Just lures the batsman into the drive and traps him with the flight. That's the end of another good over for both the teams. A couple of boundaries scored by the super strikers. The score is 77 for 4 after 13 overs. So the run rate almost 6 runs an over. That's what they need. 35 is what the requirement is now in the last 7 overs. So 5 runs per over is what they require. Amol Pawar coming to bowl his next over. He's been really good till now. Just 10 runs off his 2 overs. He will have to probably take a wicket if he wants his team to come back into this match. Super strikers playing really well here, although they've lost 2 wickets a couple of overs ago, but then they've come back nicely. Jasdeep and Aziz, and this time he plays it towards the deep mid wicket for a boundary. What a shot that is by Aziz Pirani, the captain. That was a full delivery and played brilliantly by him. That's a boundary, and the first for Aziz Pirani. This is a good shot by Aziz Pirani, the captain of the Super Strikers. He knew there was no fielder in the deep mid wicket and took full advantage of the gap there. And immediately they have put a fielder there at the boundary. Mole bowling well, Aziz playing it well towards the square leg, just a single. The fielder does well, but couldn't stop the single. Jasdeep back on strike. So the score now 82 for 4. Just 30 required to win this final. A big match happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground. The Jfsc Dads Premier League Mahabali segment final. A good shot played towards the long on, just a single. This is a good stop by the fielder. So the scoreboard ticking nicely with these singles. Aziz back on strike, and again a single taken nicely. Just taking it towards the cover point, and that's a poor throw, but doesn't harm. No extra run given. This is some really sensible batting. They have scored the boundary of the first delivery and then taken 3 singles. 7 already of the 4 deliveries in this over. Amol Pawar, such a wonderful experienced campaigner. Jasdeep on strike. That's a good sweep shot again, but just a single. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal, and no signal by the umpire, so that was bad. A good shot played by Jasdeep, and Pirani back on strike. Amol to Aziz Pirani, and this time a single taken again. Plays it well towards the backward square leg. And that's the end of another good over. So 14 overs have been bowled. 86 for 4 is the score. Just 26 required of the last 6 overs. 36 balls and 26 runs at 4.33 runs per over. Only wickets can save MRV Risers now. They shouldn't be going for containment anymore. They should be now attacking and try and take all the wickets of super strikers. That seems highly unlikely, but then this is the game of cricket. Anything could happen. We all know that. Super strikers definitely having the upper hand in this match at the moment. Kunal Bhuva with his last over. On strike is Aziz Pirani, the captain of the super strikers. That's a good shot played towards the backward square leg. He's coming back for the second, but then Jasdeep sends him back. That was a good call by Jasdeep. Could have been disaster. Just a single. Kunal with his next delivery. Oh, and this time the same delivery. Given wide by the umpire. That's a good shot played. Over and above the point fielder for a boundary at deep point. What a shot that is. Not at all an easy shot, but that was a short delivery by Kunal Bhuva and Jasdeep Singh Kohli coming into the act there. Playing a wonderful shot towards the deep point region for a boundary. This match seems to be firmly in the hands of super strikers now. 92 for 4 is the score. Kunal with his next delivery. Oh, and he's played it so well towards the fine leg region. That's a good stop as well. Just a single given. This match seems to be firmly in the hands of super strikers now. The CNMS super strikers team. A brilliant mix of some wonderful players. And so are MRV Risers as well. But then 111 was never a score that was enough in a final. They need only 19 runs now. This time a single taken towards the onside. Trying to play it towards the deep backward square leg, but getting the edge there. A single towards the mid wicket. Kunal to Jasdeep, and he's so good at the sweep shot. Just have a look at that. Another wonderful shot played towards the fine leg, and that's a wonderful chase. The fielder does well. He was at the short fine leg and went all the way towards the fine leg, but 2 runs could not be avoided there. An easy couple taken by Jasdeep Singh Kohli. And Kunal straying down the leg side, and Jasdeep making sure he makes the most of that. Seems his favourite shot is a sweep shot, the way he's playing it. Oh, and this time he plays it well towards the long on, and the fielder tries to stop it, but that's a boundary. What a shot that is. Wide of long on, and another boundary. So Jasdeep taking control now. He's already on 21 of just 11 deliveries. That's the end of the 15th over, and the 100 is up with that shot. 100 for 4 is the score. What a brilliant piece of batting this by Jasdeep Singh Kohli. Just 12 needed now of the last 5 overs. This has been a one-sided affair in the last few overs. What a shot that was by Jasdeep on the last delivery of the previous over. The fielder tried his best, but then it was played wide of the long on fielder, and Jasdeep has taken control brilliantly in this match. And the 100 is already up. Just 12 runs needed to win this final match. And Jasdeep has rushed to 21 of just 11 deliveries. Aziz on strike now. And the last 2-3 overs probably have defined the fate of this match. Only 12 runs needed to win this final for Super Strikers. This has been an extremely competitive match for Super Strikers, proving out to be the team with more balance, a better strategy, and above all, a better execution. Shailesh Sankav coming to bowl his next over. Oh, and that's a wonderful cut shot by Jasdeep. This could be another boundary. It is a boundary. No chance for any fielder. All of them just spectators there. That was a short delivery asking to be hit and dealt with severely by Jasdeep. That's a boundary. Beg your pardon, that was Aziz, not Jasdeep. Aziz coming into the act as well. A short delivery outside the off stump. Aziz just playing the perfect cut shot there towards the third man region. The captain coming into the act. Just 8 runs required. Shailesh bowling his next delivery to Aziz. This is played well towards the mid wicket for a single. And both these players have been brilliant. There was a bit of scare when 2 wickets had fallen at quick intervals, but then Jasdeep and Aziz, they have taken control of this match. Just 7 required now. Shailesh to Jasdeep, and this time he's got him. There was an appeal for an LBW and the umpire has raised his finger. He was caught in front of the wickets, and that's a good wicket by Shailesh, as he was hit for a boundary on the first delivery. That's a very good comeback. And Jasdeep's brilliant innings of 21, a very important cameo in the context of this final, comes to an end. 21 of 12 deliveries, a very healthy strike rate, but Shailesh strikes back for his team. Just 7 runs needed now to win this match, and 5 wickets are remaining. Super Strikers 105 for 5. This is the 16th over. Keyur Gandhi, the new batsman, on strike. He'll be facing Shailesh. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling. The perfect yorker to the new batsman. But he plays well there. Keyur Gandhi just digs it nicely and ensures no harm to his team. Oh, and this time he almost got him. The inside edge and the keeper doing well there. This is good bowling by Shailesh Sankav. Just 7 required for Super Strikers to win this match and the final in the Mahabali segment of the Jfsc Darts Premier League. That's another good delivery, but this time, oh, and what a piece of fielding this is. Could be a chance of a run out. Oh, and that was a miss there. A quick single taken. A brilliant piece of work by the fielder at cover point, but then the single was taken eventually. That's the end of the 16th over. Score after 16 overs is 106 for the loss of 5 wickets. Just 6 needed in 4 overs at 1.5 runs an over. So a big shot can just finish off the proceedings. KU has opened his account. He'll be back on strike as the single was taken on the last delivery. Amol Pawar coming into bowl his last over. He's bowled well. 3 overs, 19 runs. Hasn't got a wicket, but then hasn't given away too many runs as well. This is his last over of a spell. Just 6 runs needed to win this final. Keyur Gandhi is on strike again. The captain Aziz Pirani at the non-striker's end. Amol to Keyur. That's a good shot played by Keyur. Could go to the boundary. There's no fielder there. We'll have to see whether this could be chased. And yes, that's a boundary. That's a wonderful start to the over. Only 2 runs needed now. What a shot by Keyur Gandhi. He swept it really well. Went to the fine leg boundary. And just 2 runs needed now. 110 already on the board. 112 is the ask. And this has been a really good chase by Super Strikers. Oh, and this time he comes down the track. What a shot that is! And what a way to finish the match and the tournament. A brilliant way to win a tournament for your team. And what a shot that was. A huge 6. And all the fielders, just spectators there. And the Super Strikers have won this tournament and the final with quite an ease. And MRV Risers, they played well, but then 111 was definitely not enough for a team like Super Strikers who have won this when 20 balls were left to bowl. So 116 for 5 they've scored. They've won this match as well as the tournament. Super Strikers and MRV Risers, they played some really good competitive cricket, but then Super Strikers coming on top today. And both the teams congratulating each other for their wonderful performances. And congratulations to the CNMS Super Strikers for winning the Jfsc Dads Premier League Mahabali segment category finals and emerging as champions in this category. And we thank all our viewers who have been watching this game live from the Fatima Cricket Ground as well as watching us live on the YouTube. Thank you for being present for this match. Congratulations to Super Strikers once again. And we'll take your leave now. Thanks a lot.